do you girls think about Brecon? And what opportunities does it have for young people?
Most of it's pretty boring. There's not a lot much to do for young people.
Okay, I think Brecon's really nice. The people are friendly.
Boring, to be quite honest.
A nice place to bring up your kids.
There's nice community.
Well, if you like walking, there's lots to do.
And I found muscles in my bum I never knew I had. Next day, I couldn't walk.
Did you used to go to the Craddock Road Youth Club?
Oh yeah, everybody used to go there. A little pool tournament is amazing.
Anyone who doesn't want to be in it, do you want to go and hide round the corner now?
Yeah, my name is Rodri Jones. I'm the senior area youth worker in Brecon. The area also covers Senny Bridge. I've been working in Brecon just over 4 years now, running the youth centre, doing some school groups, motor vehicle projects, youth forums and various projects where young people are involved. 2 evenings a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays evenings here, 7 o'clock till 9:30. This is our issues board, where the young people will help us decorate the board, which is quite important. That's a learning curve in itself. Yeah, this is our Powers Extreme. Obviously the summer holiday programme that's going to run. We had the young people to make some posters.
Do you all come to the youth club every week?
Yes.
What kind of thing? And why do you do that? What's the point of coming here?
Because it's the best day in Brecon for teenagers.
So what kind of things do you do in youth club then?
We have dance competitions and football competitions. There's a dance room with mirrors in, and we've got like CD players, and there's pool tables, air hockey machine, table tennis, darts.
Would you think that living in the town would have been different if you didn't have like Craddock Road Youth Club to go to?
It'd be boring as hell. Nothing to do. We wouldn't have all this. And it'd be rubbish. It would be absolutely rubbish.
Do you think it would feel different if there wasn't a youth club on Craddock Road?
There wouldn't be that much to do on a Tuesday night, then, would there?
It's like a sociable place. Oakwood, you've got swimming and scuba diving,
Dancing.
life saving, you've got dancing.
Big pit.
We've just been on Big Pit.
Do you think you'd mix with each other as much outside of school if it wasn't for that place?
Not really.
So it's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
Boys club as well.
Yeah.
What happens in boys' club?
That's all about sex as well, so...
Sex education.
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
And how to
Ironing,
making t-shirts.
making breakfast.
Hang on, ironing.
I think what happened was, in the middle of last year, we had the babysitting group, which is the majority of them were girls. So we had this, what's here for the boys type of thing. So we started the boys group. And they lead that group in saying what they want to do, to be honest with you.
I don't believe you. I don't think one of them came up to you and said, I'd like to learn how to wash my socks. And so what would you be doing if you didn't come to youth club then?
Making trouble. Yeah, making trouble.
Getting in trouble. Most probably getting in trouble with the police.
What kind of trouble would you be getting into?
Smashing windows.
Going out on the streets, drinking, smoking, egging.
Do you want to go from a different angle while I just do the last one?
No, you all screaming, shouting.
We can cope with that. Does the youth club have a working relationship with community policing?
Yes, the community police, especially the new PCSOs, they do attend the youth centre. They've helped us staff trips before now. They came ice skating with us, so they are a big help, to be honest with you.
Okay, my name is Bryony Hope and I'm a Police Community Support Officer in Brecon.
My name is Mike Davis, I'm also a Police Community Support Officer in Brecon.
And from what we've been speaking to the young people about, they've all been really positive in the feeling that's created among young people about their relationship with the police. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
How do you think it's changed the way that Brecon policing is viewed by young people in town?
Probably have more of a link with them.
Yeah. Hopefully they feel now they can come and talk to us rather than stay away from us, which is what we'd like.
Yeah, exactly. Like something like this, obviously, they see us in a different light, don't they? Not just people walking around in a uniform.
Yeah.
I should have them.
It just comes to funding.
Yeah,
So much
again,
to talk
that's
to.
like the bottom
You see him
line,
in the
isn't
street
it?
and there's not one sociopath that doesn't smile.
He's the
Like
worst.
Mike.
And you walk past him.
I know, you've got to stop. You've got to stop. He's like, what are you doing today? And most of the time he knows what I'm doing before I do because he spoke to my mum.
That's the way.
Inside information.
I will say hello to you, like in person.
Obviously, it's a bit of a taboo thing to
Talk to the police,
To talk to
isn't
the
it?
police, and unfortunately, that's the way I think
I
a
think
lot of youngsters feel. Is that
also
you
'cause
can't
we're
talk
not-
to the police because it's not cool.
Do you think that's become less in Brecon
Yeah.
over the last?
I think because we're not police as well,
Yeah.
as such, because we're like community support officers.
So there is a distinct difference in our
Yeah.
uniform.
And is that distinction understood? Is it by your uniform
Yes.
that they understand?
Yes. The black ones are hot furs and wear the warm fluff.
Cool. Do you feel people in the young people in town have a good relationship with the police?
Lately, since the CSO,
Like
Do you wanna-
Andy, Paul and everyone who are here, everyone gets on with them and they come up to you for club on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So you feel there has been a change and the police are starting to take account of your own
CSO's
needs?
been here. It's been a lot better.
Well, hopefully they feel safer because there's a uniform presence on the streets, and that to that degree they can come and sort of ask us advice, or you know, if they feel threatened by anything or anyone in particular, they can come and sort of say, "I'm not happy about this. You know, is there anything you can do?"
I think young people these days are put off staying in Brecon because of all those other people
Well,
who just
and the
stay
same in Brecon.
because there's nothing to
no,
do.
and there's a lot of old people being judgmental.
Can I ask with a show of hands, how many people have been thrown out of a shop in Brecon?
Anyone checks out McDonald's. It's just that everywhere you go, there's always an adult that looks down on you or something. It's horrible.
They all think we're thugs and vandals.
There's loads of people who like play football in the town at night and stuff like that, and then everyone gets a bad name.
Oh, right.
And plus, when you're walking down the street and an old lady sees you, they just turn around and walk away because they think you're going to do something really bad.
We're not looking for trouble or anything like that, just coming up here just to get away from everyone so that they don't think we're causing trouble, basically. Yeah, we can walk, we'd be walking up through the groves or something, which is the woods down by town. Example, a couple of weeks ago, we walked through the woods and a couple of police walked down and we were in a group of 5 or 6 of us, so we were jumping on each other, just messing around, generally. And a couple of security officers walked down, not policemen, they're helpers. And,
Special constables?
Yeah, special constables, and basically accused us of nicking a bench from some church. And we were walking up that way, but we didn't come down that way. And they took all our names and everything, just because we were jumping on each other and being loud. And it was actually some little kids.
Criminal damage is caused by anyone, and it could be caused by anyone.
At any age, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite often it is people over 18 really as well. But because maybe someone under 18 has done it before and they hang around together, they sort of get stigmatised as doing it. It's them again.
I've always thought because one kid does something wrong, they blame the whole of the generation. It's horrible.
Yeah, I suppose like, there's people out there that do give us a bit of a bad name. But
The other thing is when they hang around in large groups, they can cause intimidation, and you know, people are afraid to walk through the groups.
And then I stopped to talk to Lizzie that's inside, and the CSO, no, not CSOs, there's a policewoman told us to move because we were in a big gang, and there's like 4 of us, and we were just all talking, we just like crossed, and we had to separate.
It is difficult because really, when you say move on to the people in or the youngsters in Brecon, youngsters youth,
It's not a big place, is it?
no, you tend to be moving the problem as opposed to solving the problem, and you can't exactly turn around to them and say, well, go home, because you know, at 8:30, should they be going home just at that time, you know? And if they have somewhere to go to, somewhere they can go and socialise and hang out, then that's great. But youth clubs only open on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and unless it gets more support from volunteers and various other people, it won't open any more than that.
If you could tell it.
Sometimes, but mostly no, because I think a lot of people in older generation in Brecon actually got a lot of respect for the young children.
In fact, a lot of the old people in Brecon actually turn around and say, well, they've got nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
Where else have they got?
Exactly.
And it's only then you sort of go, yeah, you got a point, you know.
You may see a group of children hanging around the town, and you think, well, they're not doing nothing wrong anyway. And you may think maybe somebody may feel intimidated, say there's someone pushing a wheelchair down the pavement or something. or a pram or whatever, or an old lady walking down it. But no, they don't.
Right, I was going to Peacocks, right, to buy leggings for the wedding that I was going to in St Helens, and this girl just came up to me and goes, "Can you get out, please?" I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Can you get out?" I was like, "What have I done?" She goes, "I don't need a reason, get out."
All right.
Thanks.
If they had somewhere they could go and hang out and call their own,
Yeah.
then that'd be great. And also then they'd probably police it themselves and that they'd look after it and try and prevent other people damaging it.
Yeah. Is music an important thing?
Yeah.
Both of you?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about him so much.
Yeah.
Well, my band's called Bound Through This. I play bass. It's a number of people like the same age as me, probably. The other same age. I grew up with them, been to school with them. Yeah, just playing shows around South Wales. Right?
There's a gig going on behind me at the moment. And some music, I think, yes.
Are there many bands in Brecon? Do you play an instrument?
Yeah, I play bass.
I play drums.
All right. Are you in a band?
Yeah.
I am, yeah. With no regards.
With no regards.
What's that? A butter?
It's a band.
That
was on tonight. And mustard.
With no regards and shoot for silence are awesome.
There goes the show! Do you want to imply me to this all the time? Go outside now! You should do it.
I think it does. Music is a culture and a way of life. Music, to me myself, is pretty much quite a lot to me. In this whole town, we've got the Brecon Jazz. We've got loads of different things in town which involve music. Yeah.
Okay. Are there gigs very often in the town?
About once a month.
All right. Getting back to sound room, is it coming out? Who takes responsibility then in the band for sorting stuff out?
No one. It's my dog. Ro! I don't know, I've been struggling, to be honest with you. Like, we've all been like in and out of bands since I was about 13. And I was actually falling on my feet and found myself in a decent band, actually going places, so it's decent, it's tidy.
Sat in my house, got a phone call from a friend who most people know as John Crooks. He said, "Do you want to come to Brecon to a gig?" Yeah, so I might as well. Turned up, got drunk, fell asleep in a tent, walked about 6 o'clock in the morning to some random's house, got raped by a dog, came back again every week.
Apart from music, is there anything else you're involved in?
I coach a junior football team, which he plays for.
Oh, right. What made you decide to do that?
They were short of a coach and I had nothing better. I just thought, it'd be fun.
Oh, that's good.
How about people?
Is there many opportunities to get involved in community things like that?
There is sort of, where to look and you know the right people, but it can be, sometimes it's not.
Do you all have part-time jobs on weekend and stuff?
Not at the moment.
I'm getting one for holiday.
Did you used to have one, or this is the first summer where you really need the money?
I had a few jobs, and I was working at the Royal Welsh last week as well.
So a lot of money in a short space of time.
Yeah.
What, do you both have jobs in the area?
About 2.5 years, I've had a job. Preston's Cafe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Selling it. What's it like working at the worst cafe in Brecon?
The best cafe in Brecon. No, it's good. Nice people.
All right. You're working as well at the moment?
Yeah, Morrison's.
Brilliant. It's good fun.
No, it's a laugh because I work with Tom and Tom's my best friend, so me and him get along. Just have a laugh.
I worked in a cafe and then spa, and then I've been working in a pub now.
Have you thought about, is there jobs in Brecon that you think that, do you have connections with that you think, when you leave school you'll try and get a job there?
I don't know.
What kind of jobs do you think you'll end up doing when you're older?
Not sure.
Do you think you'll, after you've done your law course, would you want to stay in Brecon there?
I want to do like what Andy Poll's doing, just like patrolling it in Brecon. But the only thing is I've got loads of family in Brecon, so I don't know if they'll let me do that.
Is that something Andy said, that they normally try and move you away from your family area?
Andy didn't say that, no. In fact, Andy said they might let me stay, but my uncle's a copper as well.
Yeah, probably go further away.
Just as far as you can?
Yeah. There's not really much to do.
There's just no job opportunities opening for Brecon. It's all just being like stuff's going out of town, just going everywhere. There's just no career prospects in Brecon. If you want to get somewhere, you need to move away from Brecon, really.
Plenty of like practical jobs in Brecon, you know, because it's a small town, so you have all those sorts of like builders,
labouring jobs.
And labouring things, but it's not really like.
The unemployment in Brecon is only about 2% or something. Yeah, it's very low.
I'm going to Hereford. Hereford College of Art and Design. So I doubt hopefully I'll move on.
HCAT.
Yes.
40 miles.
Yeah. Well, hopefully after that, I suppose go somewhere else, set up town.
You see yourself living here for the whole of your life?
Well, everyone comes back. It's a worrying thought. So I hope I don't.
My name's Gemma, I'm 23 and I've just moved back to Brecon from studying for 4 years at Bradford University doing Peace Studies and Development.
Could you tell us a bit about why you're back in Brecon?
I can. I finished my degree last August and my little brother and sister who were living out in Spain, they are now in social services care in Spain. And I went out to visit them, and my stepdad is an alcoholic who's from Brecon and has been an alcoholic for all his life as far as I can tell. And he kind of has gone AWOL. So in January I had a call from social services and they said that either my little brother and sister who are 8 and 10 go into foster care or somebody in the family looks after them. So after much deliberation, I said that I'd look after them because they couldn't guarantee me that they wouldn't be split up or that I'd be able to see them again. So I moved back to Brecon because when that happens, I want them to know their family, my nan, where I'm living now. Most of their family's in Brecon, so and I'd like the security of being around family. And I was thinking about moving to Spain, but I'm not going to be able to get the money or the benefits or anything living out there. So yeah, but it's made me think about Brecon a lot actually. I saw them last September. Hopefully I'll get to see them soon because otherwise it'll be over a year. The kids don't actually speak that much English. Alex, the older one, he can get by, but Billy's Spanish through and through. She doesn't understand a word of English apart from, you know, dog, cat, horse and monkey, which is... Well, the worst thing now, because I moved back to Brecon, I don't know, about 6 or 8 weeks ago, and I can't get myself a one-bedroom house if I'm going to have the kids in, you know, next month even. I can't get myself a 3-bedroom house if I'm not going to get them for another year or so. I'm a little bit worried about getting a job because I might have to rush out to Spain at any second, you know, because whenever they call me, I'll be out there because I don't think they're going to be willing to keep them for another 6 months until I get myself sorted. But I can't do anything until I actually know exactly what's going on, so I'm in limbo. I'm in Brecon, but hopefully I think they'd like the idea of seeing the nan again and me, hopefully.
Yeah.
My stepdad is he's moved back out to Spain after being in Northampton actually I think he was there for a couple of months. Last I heard he was living on the streets, but I heard from somebody that he was back out in Spain, and he's said to me that if I get the kids he's going to take me to court. I think it's if he can't have them, no one can. I tried, when I was in Bradford and I phoned the social services in Bradford and I said, this is the situation, what can I do? And they said nothing. like until the kids are in the UK, can't do anything. I phoned, I went into the Citizens Advice Bureau and they said, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do until the kids are in this country. I phoned social services in Brecon and they said no, and I contacted the housing association and the council here because I was worried about obviously not having a house, and my nan's really old, so I don't want them to come here. And so I said, this is my situation. I'm 23. I'm looking at getting 2 kids any time now. And they said, I'm sorry, until we've got kids, you can't have a house.
They can't put you on the list or
They can't do anything. Although, I mean, my other worry is that because there are no jobs here at all whatsoever, like I've been applying for jobs left, right and centre for the past 3 weeks, I'm going to end up living on a council estate for the next 10 years until they go to university, which isn't a fantastically good prospect for me or the kids, really. But it's, like I said, it's a comfort zone, so it's probably going to be here.
It's what I have to come home to every day.
That'll come out well on camera.
Come into my crib. TV cam. It's my girlfriend, Danny. She's from Northampton.
Hi, Danny.
Staying with me now.
What the hell are you doing, Luke?
You're not allowed to swear though, okay?
I'm not swearing. What are you doing?
Is this your house?
Well, no, it's his house, but I live here and tidy and cook and clean and wash and everything.
What kind of hourly rate are you getting for that?
I don't get any hourly rate. I just do it for the good of my heart.
So you've just moved to Brecon, have you?
Yeah.
What do you think of it so far?
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. I have to do the washing because,
Okay.
you know.
Have you had any bad experiences in Brecon so far?
No.
None at all?
Everyone's proper nice over here. Like, they're really different.
How does it feel different from where you were before?
Because you can walk out the house and leave your door unlocked, whereas where I lived, you can't actually do that. You get jacked.
For someone who's never used it before, though, what is Bebo? What's it all about?
Basically, just a place where you can have friends, people that you've never met before, or friends of friends, and you can message people. You can't talk instantly. Obviously, it takes a while for the message to get to them. It's not like MSN, but people can do blogs on your page. You can do basically anything on it. Everything that MySpace has to offer.
So that's a way of keeping in touch with people.
Yeah, basically keeping in touch. Yeah.
We met on Bebo, though.
You met on Bebo?
Yeah, we both there.
All right.
I just got on a band's website.
How did you find her page then? You just someone you knew introduced you to her?
No, it was just like I was flicking through because you can click on different people and then you get to find people all over Britain, all over the world basically. And I clicked on their page and there's a picture of a bum that comes up.
Oh,
so
brilliant.
I basically just said.
So send that a message.
Yeah. So I did. I just said, you've got a really nice ass, babe, and that was about it.
And was that all you needed to get in touch to talk to him?
No, I messaged him back saying that he was fit and everything, and then we just started talking, and then he just rung me every day. Then it was like 3 times a day, then it went to like 5 times a day, and then I ended up moving down.
The first 3 days we were talking, I spent 25 hours on the phone with him.
Yeah.
I'm on contract, it's free for me, so.
Okay. And so after talking to her for a while, you decided to
go make a go of things. Mum's coming down to Brecon or to Wales for the first time tomorrow.
There's a few new initiatives going on in Brecon now, which are very good, and they're trying to involve the youth in that. Like they've got the boxing club going up.
Yeah, one of them mentioned.
The girls' football team starting up.
Yeah, there's quite a few things going on.
Like, for instance, the cyber cafe, that's quite popular at the moment. There's a lot of people go there, and it's not just young people of my age. There's quite a few like senior groups as well, which is good.
Yeah, I went to Taliban Drama Club, Brownies,
tennis,
Scouts, tennis.
I play pool most of the time if I'm in Brecon.
Right. Where do you play pool?
Youth club, and I go to a pub or something.
When I was living outside of Brecon for a little while and hanging around with farmers, where you go to barn dances.
No, everyone like goes to different type of things. No one's going to mix and go to a bit of everything.
The rugby club is great, but for people who don't want to do sport, so rugby club and boxing's out.
Rugby club?
Yeah. You've got, I don't know if there's a young theatres.
There's Brecon Little Theatre, and there's West Enders, are they called?
Yeah, West Enders. I used to do that when I was
But
six.
is it well publicised?
No, it's kind of a private little.
So, you know,
thing.
if they got out and invite people in, and you know, it's almost like the access, isn't there?
Is there anything you think that's really missing from the town that would help young people in the town?
Like a skate park or something. Because a couple of years ago we did get promised one, but it never went ahead.
Yeah, and they should have. They told me they've already tried. I said to them, maybe we should open like a coffee bar or something for like teenagers.
Brecon is really good and everything.
Can be.
But if they put more shops, if they built more stuff basically, and more things for teenagers to do, then it'd be a lot better.
So we've got we need JJB Sports,
A McDonald's,
a skate park, a McDonald's,
Yeah.
and a go-kart.
And a
track.
petrol. You know where Aldi's is going now? If we can have that building on that site, put a skate park there, put a
just knock it down.
just make something nice in return for everyone out in.
Who's left on this table?
They know
Trying to
all
get
the
this-
small kids want things, but now they just want to build another Asda or Aldi's or something.
Aldi's.
And what's the point? There's already like 4 big supermarket things.
Yeah, there's enough.
Yeah, so why can't they build something for us instead of building something for them?
If they had somewhere they could go and hang out and call their own, then that'd be great. And also then they'd probably police it themselves and that they'd look after it and try and prevent other people damaging it.
Yeah. Do you think you'll stay in Brecon after you finished at school?
I don't think so. There's nothing for me. Well, there's no opportunities for me here. Once I finish school, I'm thinking of going out to university, and there's no university here. So,
would you return after university?
I may do. See family and friends mainly, but not for job opportunities.
Do you think you'll stay in Brecon after you finish school? No.
Either London or Cardiff or something big.
What do you plan to do when you finish?
University.
And then move away?
Yeah.
Is that just as any way out of Brecon?
No, it's because nothing happens in Brecon, so I'd like to get a further education and become something.
After you leave school?
I think I'll probably stay here for a bit, and then I want to see other things as well, but I'll probably end up back here anyways.
Everyone comes back.
Whether you want to or not.
Well, hopefully I won't, but everyone comes back.
Yeah,
so.
I hope you don't.
You know, she can ride a pony, she's got the river, she's got the no people around, and can be completely not stressed actually. But the first 10 or 12 years it's bliss, because you can walk to the stream, you can go, have your friends around and run around, and it's great.
So do you think you're happy then here?
Yeah, I am happy here, but sometimes, because we wake up every morning with the same view, same people, we don't appreciate what we've got down here. If you come down from Cardiff or Manchester or London, and they come here, they'd probably be, wow, look at the views, I'd love to live somewhere as peaceful as this, instead of waking up with a flaming dump truck outside your house every
But you're used to it now?
Yeah, used to it every morning, you don't appreciate it.
Yeah, I just took the fish.
Okay, bye-bye, leave the door open.
That's a good shot.
Bye.